Alright guys, it's Brian for Home Field Advantage. It has been a while. If you're a subscriber of my channel, you probably noticed that I haven't done an actual video in quite a while. I promised I was going to do a NBA playoffs round 3, Western Conference and Eastern Conference finals. My predictions, but I didn't. And honestly, at this point, it's not really that important. But if you have looked at some of my videos previously, and some other videos I've been commenting on, I basically have said that I'm hoping for a Denver and Orlando matchup. And on the Orlando and Cleveland side, it looks like Orlando's going to win. And they're 3-1 up on LeBron and the Cavs. And I really think it's going to be hard for the Cavaliers to come back from that deficit. It's possible, but not very likely. Orlando is very good at home. They're very good at home, and that's the reason they are 2-0 in this playoff series at home. They stole one in Cleveland, and they're 2-0 at home. So they can either go back to Cleveland and win the series, or they can go back to Orlando and win the series. I think it's going to be one of those two. If Cleveland just happens to win both those games and it goes to Game 7, I'm probably going to give the edge to Cleveland, but I don't see that happening. So we're going to go with Orlando for that. The funny thing about the Cavs and Magic matchup is that one day before the Magic won and went up 3-1 against the Cavs, Mo Williams was basically guaranteeing the Cavs would win the series. And obviously there's still a chance they could. But the fact that the Magic came back and won in overtime just proves that the Cavs still have weaknesses. They are not the perfect team. Sure, they have the best record in the NBA, but they're not perfect. A team like Orlando, a lot of people don't really consider to be one of the top teams in the league, they're getting it done. Cleveland doesn't have an answer for Dwight Howard. Cleveland doesn't have an answer for Rashard Lewis. Cleveland doesn't have an answer for Turkoglu. But obviously Orlando has an answer for LeBron, because he's not winning these games. He won Game 2 on that lucky shot, which, yes, I've watched it. It's amazing, but it is a lucky shot. 9 times out of 10, he'd probably miss that shot. So technically, it is luck. On the other side of things, it's tied 2-2 with Denver and LA. But the funny thing is, Game 3 was honestly one play away from being Denver's. That inbound pass that was stolen by Trevor Ariza. If that play hadn't happened, Lakers would not have had that. I'm almost 100% sure. But I really still do believe Denver has a shot. Denver has been playing very physical, very hard, and honestly, they look like the better team. They've looked like the better team the whole series, the whole playoffs. They've just been hot, hot, hot. And I'm very impressed with it. Like I said in my round 1 predictions, it's like I didn't give Denver any credit. And I don't know why I didn't. We don't get Denver games in this area unless the Rockets are playing. And when the Rockets are playing, we usually beat them. They're not in the national spotlight. Well, now they deserve to be. Chauncey Billups leading this team. J.R. Smith, in the last game, he had some key threes. Carmelo Anthony, who everyone knows is there to win. Kenyon Martin, there's some mixed reviews on him. Nene, he's a solid defender. Then you got Birdman coming off the bench, who's just been spectacular this whole entire year. And he's come up big in the last couple games for Denver. So you've got all these different players who I feel are a better team than what the Lakers had to offer. With just Kobe and Gasol being their main guys. That series is probably the toughest one to choose from. Because they do have Kobe, and as much as I hate Kobe, I know what he's capable of. And it's a fact. He knows how to be clutch when the time comes. And that's what he'll do. Now, if Denver can go up by a solid lead in the next couple games, Denver will win it. But if they try to keep it close, and it goes down to the final seconds, Kobe's going to hit that shot. and Denver's not going to have a chance. Well, I might be wrong in this prediction. I am going to take Denver just because they're playing so well, so unbelievably well. So my question for you guys is, and this is a hypothetical, of course, until a couple more games are played. If the Denver Nuggets and the Orlando Magic meet in the NBA Finals, and we don't have a LeBron, and we don't have a Kobe vying for the NBA championship trophy, who wins? In a 7-game series between the Denver Nuggets and the Orlando Magic, who wins? You guys let me know who you think would win that 7-game series between the Magic and the Nuggets. And also let me know who's your MVP for the NBA Finals. You know, who's going to win that newly named Bill Russell trophy. And also, how many games is it going to take for that team to win? Video, text response. Alright guys, it is 3 o'clock in Houston, Texas. I think I need to hit the hay. I will post another video in a couple days. Hopefully we'll have the NBA Finals matchups already set. If not, hopefully there'll be something else in the news that's worth talking about. Because honestly, the past couple days, not much going on. Alright, peace.